Last week on the subreddit Android questions, an Honor owner posted that their phone had stopped taking screenshots. Then the replies started coming in from everywhere, different Honor models, different countries, all hitting the same error at roughly the same time. The error itself made no sense, neither did the fix. Look at the scale of it. The OP thread hit over 500 upvotes on Android questions. 40 plus different Honor models named in the comments: the X series, the Magic Line, the pads, the foldables. Phones with over 100 gigs of free storage were getting a no storage error. And from Honor themselves, zero public statements, no postmortem, nothing. Now, look at the contradictions. The error said no storage. The OP said, quote, I haven't even used 19% of my storage. Long scroll shots still worked. Knuckle gestures, both the circle and the S shape, still worked. 3-finger swipe down still worked. Screen recording still worked. Only one thing failed: the standard volume down plus power combo, the same buttons that handle everything else on the phone. Here's where it gets properly interesting. One Reddit user tried turning on airplane mode out of frustration. Screenshots started working immediately, which tells you something. System UI on your Honor phone was reaching out to a server in the background every time you tap that combo, and the screenshot only failed when that server didn't respond fast enough. That's not how a local screen capture should work. 4 real takeaways. 1, the OP reported it fixed itself a day later, but Honor never issued any public explanation of what triggered it. 2, that server call genuinely should not exist. A screenshot is a local action. It writes a file, full stop. 3, so what was actually being sent to that Honor server every time you took a screenshot? Honor hasn't said. The simplest answer is basic telemetry. The worst answers are more concerning. 4, if it ever happens to you, try airplane mode. Scroll shots and knuckle gestures kept working throughout.